Hello guys, this is Tigress coming back to you with Marvel Rivals. I know streams a day late, but it's better late than never, and I've not been 100% the last few days. Guys, to cut a, just not even that long of a story, but to basically cut it down to the brief points, with the hot weather remaining, I've not been sleeping properly, which means when I have been sleeping, I've also been waking up earlier than normal, because of all that, my body's basically tossed backward and forward, and I did see about these, and I was half asleep yesterday. I don't think I would have made it for a full stream. And so I was like, yeah, I can postpone it for a day. Guys, quick Overwatch news. Apparently this season's Battle Pass, apparently the Battle Pass for Overwatch, it's supposed to be the same as they've always been. Apparently there's been some sort of a thing that's gone wrong. Log on for some point I think it's Monday from onwards, I don't know how long till, and you should get 5 free levels. All I better just say, just in case. Do I have any? No. I do actually need to take part more on that. And I had forgot about the Jubilee thing. 19 days. Right, I'm gonna have to try and play a few games in between. Because I've still got, the Apocalypse thing to do. So I'm gonna have to try and chuck a couple games in each day. And first of all, going over the Daredevil skin, which I did at first think it kind of like a Bucky skin, but like orange hair. This is not the first time I think we're seeing Matt actually in a normal sort of suit. I honestly I like red as a colour. I like crimson as a colour. I like red in general, and I don't think it looks horrible. I do think it'd probably look nicer if it was a red shirt, black tie, red waistcoat, and just a black suit. If it was the colours were opposite and black shoes. But it's not horrible. I'm gonna go over Cyclopses next. And it doesn't look bad. I think it's supposed to be a Gala outfits. Don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure. And then Storm Phoenixes. Damn it, why does it look cool? Not gonna get this now. There will more likely be a Marvel Rivals review night next week that I will end up doing it. I might end up trying to record a Monster Hunter 2. It's by Marin Day and stuff the shop, to be fair, is starting to look like it's plain. There's stuff on here that I honestly had forgot about. When did Iron Fist get this? Knew about that, I knew about a lot of this, but when did this game come back in? Guys, there's 2 Lady Loki skins. There's Lady Loki in a more traditional sort of Loki style outfit, which originally I was I still need to get this, and I kind of do, but I kind of her summer skin. I think it looks a bit cooler. Less like her, but I do think it just looks a tiny bit cooler. Anyway, jumping into games. But like I said, it's I didn't stream yesterday for the simple reason of I was somewhat half asleep, but I also will say now I got distracted playing Palworld again. Like, I can say no, I probably will end up being distracted playing Palworld, and I do actually plan to sort of go over and basically make like a sort of, this is what I've done in so many days of Palworld. But I want to get a tiny bit further first. Like, just for the simple reason of I'm currently working on something and I kind of want to get that finished before I do actually make sort of, this is what I've done, because otherwise it's going to be a case of, right, this is what I'm going to go and do.
You know the drill, Rogue.
But guys, what I will say is, I prefer the slightly earlier, I prefer the middle parts of Palworld a lot more. Like, some of my more bigger complaints with Palworld, and it's more coming from the fact of I'm a Pokemon player. Like, I don't really play sort of games where you need to do, like, there's a heavy load of, you know, gathering and just, you know, grinding and all that lot. Like, the closest that comes to it, things like Ark, and even then, I play that as a sort of chill sort of thing, not as a need this, need this, need this, need this, or I can't do that like this. Like, there's nothing really never on Ark other than boss fights, which I don't always do when I replay through maps. That you do need to sort of go more heavy on the grinding aspect. I literally do play Ark more as a case of, oh, I've got enough to make 100 triangle darts. That's usual. I've got enough to make grapples, or I need to make grapples. Like, it's nothing like, for instance, at the minute, it's like, at the minute I've needed Ancient Civilization cores. I don't know whether it's the easiest or whether it's just the way that means I don't have to fish. I don't know if there's another way. I'm hoping in the next update they do give it another way. They might be able to get them in dungeons, but basically, I don't really want to fish in Palworld. Like, fishing for me is just either, even if it isn't a video game, isn't necessarily something that I'm like, yes, time to fish. So I've not done it in Palworld. And when I found out there was stuff I was going to need from fishing, I was like, is it desperate? It's like, no, I was able to find other ways around it. And the way I found around getting the AI cores, which means I need a ancient civilized cores, was from doing syndicate towers, like oil rigs. I don't know if there's more than 3, but as far as from where there's the level 30, level 55, and then what's supposed to be level 60. But I think most things in that are like 56. And I'll say no, from what I find from doing all 3 of them, because I'm at the point of max level, like, I'm at level 80, my pals are at level 80. From what I find is, for level 30, you can go through the whole thing with like a pistol and be fine. Like, the level 30, so they don't have the biggest health pool in the world. Level 55, you are going to want something heavy hitting. And I'll say now, I spent most of Palworld not using guns. I've always been more of a bow and arrow type of person. I've always preferred them. I prefer the art of needing to shoot. You know, get the bow ready, you know, get the arrow in position, than compared to, you know, pulling fire. I prefer the time and the patience it takes to pull off that one shot from a bow, compared to, yes, I know guns are better, but they are a lot more practical. I'm not saying they're not. But I still like archery overall. Like, I like the, you know, more patient sort of pace of, got like, you know, got to aim and all that, compared to, I'll say this now, I spent more time aiming with a bow and arrow on Palworld than I have aiming with an assault rifle. Like, cause I'll get a general sort of like, okay, so it's there, fire, boom, 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 boom. But I will say now, assault rifle ammo is a pain. You go through a load of it. Like, I made a similar amount of that and a pistol ammo. Standard assault rifle, standard pistol. I went through my assault rifle ammo a lot quicker. Which I get. At the same point, I kind of like it lasting slightly longer. But what I will say now, what I have found is from having Jet on, you can technically just duck and cover and be perfectly fine. And it's kind of fun. Except when a giant minigun gets brought out to you and it's like, shit, where's Jet gone? But like I say guys, I've basically been doing an oil rig just because I've been trying to make what I'm presuming is Jet Gun's saddle. I'm assuming that the missile thing is the saddle. Because if not, then whoops. What? If I find out the fact that it's not, and it's just something that just like allows you to equip, but then there's a saddle, and the saddle's like either so less complicated or like triple complicated, I'm gonna be so much more annoyed. But like, after I got the things that I did, a unit, because I had to make an ancient furnace because I needed solite ingot, and after making that, I'm like, because it took me a little while, because you need 10 for the ancient furnace. If the ancient furnace was the ancient furnace, could be saying that wrong. You need 10 of them. I'm like, never again, and then it's like, oh wait, I need 1 per core, which means I need another 12. I had 4 spares thinking they were never going to get used. And like, again, because I wasn't full on checking what I needed, like I saw the fact I could make them and I was just making them. And then I gone like, well, I've got the batteries, I've got the other thing, I've got that, oh. So just before stream, I went and did a rail, like an oil rig, and I'm like, oh great, only 1. I wouldn't have too much of a problem if I was getting 4 or 5 from each. Like, I think the first one, like, I think the first rig I went to, I think I got like 5 from them, and I'm like, oh yeah, 5, good. Now, do I think it would be kind of busted to always guarantee you get 5? Kinda, but kinda not. I think it wouldn't be too bad. Mainly because I spend like 30 seconds, you know, in the volcanic area, and I end up with like 100 and something, you know, of the fire things, that the firepower drops that you need to make anything fire related. Like you need them to make things like thermal cores and all that lot. But like, I don't think it would be too bad. But I did play 7 Powerwood in the beta and I just never got into it because it was like, I played a tiny bit, I did make some okay progress, I didn't do too much, I was under level 50 my first attempt around. And
feel the wrath of the goddess! You are nothing!
boom, feel the phoenix. But like when I ranked me around and like I was like, okay, yep. Now I will say now, why I'm not the biggest fan of the round, I do definitely appreciate it a lot more than if they had an option. Now I will say now, because I knew about the fact there was going to be grinding involved and a lot. I'll say now, I did have a look first, see if Powerwood was a more of a sandbox style of game compared to survival, which I don't think it is. And because I think the only difference between like I think the only thing that does make Ark classified as like a sandbox game is the fact that it does have a creative mode, I think.
Well, look who's up to no good.
But anyway, I will say now, Ark having a creative mode has been, I've managed to like, I've had some fun times where I'm just like, I want to be silly, I don't want to really take this world seriously, all I want to do is have some fun and make some cool designs. And mess around with some tack armors and a lot. And I have done more than once. Although I will say now, my Palworld obsession came right after I got back into my Ark obsession, because I don't know why, with Ark Survival 10, I've never had that moment where I'm like, yes, I love this game. I don't know why. I wouldn't necessarily say I loved Ark Survival Evolved, but I've got some really fun memories, and I did overall enjoy the game a lot, and would happily jump on it at any point. But for Ark Survival Ascent, I don't know whether it's because a case of I only play single player now, because I used to play with mates on servers. I don't anymore. Or whether it is literally down to the simple case of I've grown past the case of loving Ark, or like really enjoying it. Either way, I have no idea. Or whether it's just the fact that my taste has grown and changed. But like, I have to kind of be in the mood to play Ark now. Granted, I used to kind of for Survival Evolved. Because what used to happen was I would be like, oh, I'm really into the mood to play Survival Evolved. Then I wouldn't be in the mood to play Minecraft, and vice versa. And like now it's like, well, I kind of do a Minecraft series, so I can't really be like, yeah, I don't really fancy playing Minecraft. So I don't honestly know. But also know, I would be happy if Pokemon, with the less grinding aspect, did make a game more like Palworld. Because my biggest problem with Palworld is the grinding. Yeah, some people love it, some people don't. I just want to make cases. I think it would generally be fine if people had the option. Because then there would be the case of people who want to grind, can grind, but people who don't and do just want to sit and enjoy and, you know, capture things and blah 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 can. Although I will say now, it weirdly put me in the mood to replay through a Pokemon game. And I'll say now, guys, my randomness of replaying through Pokemon games is random as anything. Because there is generally times where I'm like, oh, I could replay through Sinnoh, or I could replay through Unova. Or, oh, I'm tempted to, you know, play Leaf Green. Because I do rough, because like, there is a team that I do want to play through on Leaf Green at some point, because I've, for the longest time, wanted to use Ninetales on a team for a good while. I randomly find on my Violet save file, my main one, because I've got a couple for Violet. I've got a couple save files for Scarlet and Violet. On my main save file for Violet, I made a Shangin, which consisted of, eventually will, because I do still need to complete it, will eventually consist of Duskull and Lycanroc, because Lycanroc is my favourite Pokemon, and he's always going to, for me, Duskull and Lycanroc is the equivalent of Arctic Pikachu. Like, he's going to be on as many teams as I can put them on. And so it will be Shiny Dust from Lycanroc. I can technically trade one in from a Sword and Shield save file, but I'd rather leave it save there and just, you know, breed a new one or find a new one. So Shiny Dust from Lycanroc, because the blue is such a cool, like, Dust from Shinies are cool. Like, this nice, really cool blue. Shiny Masquerada, because it was my starter, and I do actually like Masquerada. It's decent, it's like crazily good. Flower Trick is busted, it's decently fast. Like, out of all the starters through the first 9 generations, if you could pick one to play through Red, Blue, Yellow, and like Leaf Green, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, Masquerada would be the best choice because of its dark typing. It deals with Sabrina's psychic types, and it's faster than her Alakazam. And it's a grass type, and grass type just a good Encanto. So it would be busted there. That's the reason Venusaur's so good, but it's like Poison type doesn't really do much other than make it weak to Sabrina. Although I will say now, I'm pretty sure my Charizard was a godsend against that person. And like, I randomly at points I'm like, oh, what Pokemon game do I randomly want to play through? 9 times out of 10, it's either XY, Aurus, Sword, Shield, randomly, maybe Scarlet or Violet, and then the odd time Sun and Moon, I've only ever, up to this point, completely played through Sun and Moon twice. Like, I played through the Sun game, Sun and Ultra Sun once each. I'm currently playing through Moon. But like I said, I'm currently playing through Moon, and I'm at the point where I'm like, MAJTV did a video of busted Pokemon you can use during playthroughs, and like what ways you can do it and all a lot. I like sort of busted things you can do in Pokemon. One of them was in the Alola games. You can get a Salamence early from Bagon calling things in. Am I? Like I'm taking most of, like I know I'm playing double back-to-back Phoenix, but I'm making the most of this. And guys, because basically on today I was going through my rival starters and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm not surprised these haven't got much, like these haven't done that good, considering the fact that it's basic cast titles. And I'm like, so I double checked YouTube, like Google, and saw what titles there were and all that lot, and I'm like, okay, one thing does instantly come to mind that I could make a video on, and I'm tempted. And it basically, the concept will basically just be, why does everyone love DPS?
I know a few that deserve it.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2.
I probably will, but
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
but like anyway,
I need a long shower after this to get all the symbiote out of my
you can get like a Salamence from like a Bagon, because in the Alola games, Pokemon can call in the same species. Sometimes I think it's sometimes a different species, but like they can call in like another one of them plus. Like Bagon can recall a Bagon in, but there's a low chance that Bagon can then call in like a Salamence. And in a Team Sky video when my GTV did, he was going to try and get a Salamence because why wouldn't you? It'd be like a Alola, it'd be Salamence under level, but it'd be still a fucking Salamence. But like, and he ended up getting like a shiny Bagon, so I'm like, if I get a shiny Bagon, I'll be happy. If I get a Salamence, I'll be happy. So I'm currently trying to do that, and I've come across several Bagons. And because I randomly play through every so often, I'm not dedicatedly playing through at the minute. It's just sort of like before I go to sleep, after I've had something to eat, because I don't sit and eat food right next to my PlayStation. Like that's kind of like sort of, you know, away from my PlayStation time, and I sort of watch things. But I have like my Switch and my 3DS with me sometimes. So like I do randomly just sit for every so often and just randomly play like half an hour or an hour or so. And I found a few Bagons that are kind of like are kind of a pain to find. And I got one low, did like growled it, got it so its attack wasn't doing too much, got in a nice position, and I wasn't thinking, I'm like, oh, I'll just hit run away earlier, and I'm like, no, you... absolutely annoying. Say what you want about Sword and Shield and Scarlet Violet, but the fact that you can see everything like straight up is useful. I don't think I could dedicatedly go and shiny hunt in all games. Like I've generally had more fun shiny hunting in Legend GA and Scarlet and Violet than I have hunting some Pokemon in all the games. The literal only reason I went shiny hunt in Sword and Shield is because you've got to then bump into everything, which means you've got to be doing certain hunts. And personally for me, the fun parts of shiny hunting is going, oh my god, look, there's a Bagon. Oh look, Giraffrig, Iron Valiant, Pidgeot, Talonflame. I'm 99% sure in Legend GA I've completed their evolution line.
I am ready to put on a show! Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Like, I'm sure that I have. Oh, I saw that coming. Like, I can honestly say now, one of the most common Pokemon you'll see shiny hunting in Legends EA, the Pidgeot line and the like Pidgeot and Talonflame line. Whether it be Fletching or Talonflame, or Pidgeotto, or Pidgeotto, Pidgeotto or Pidgeot. That you will generally see their evolution lines a lot.
Judge, jury, executioner.
A Pokemon I do want to see in Legend EA because it's a Mega Evolve, and that is Metagross. Like, I've got some of the Pokemon I've wanted to see to Mega Evolve, I have managed to do because of EA, and they were Pokemon that I was like, yeah, I'll never do it because I'm never going to be in a game, like, I'm never going to see them in. And I was like, my one chance to, see shiny Mega Gyarados. And I'm like, I squandered it because I couldn't transfer and I didn't want to go through all the effort in the Alola game getting Gyarados his Mega Stone. And come Legends EA, I don't know whether this was just a case of always wanted to see it, because I like Gyarados shiny. And all that lot. And I randomly found a gold Magikarp and I'm like, huh? I'll say now, I wasn't planning on using Gyarados in GA. I'd already picked my team. It was going to be Lucario, Gardevoir, Garchomp, Greninja. I can't remember who the other two members were going to be. Like, those have already been picked and fought, and if you're saying, hold on, let me even know I ditched my start with Legends EA. Legends EA is the only game I've ever ditched my starter. Because it's come down to a simple case of... Because the starters you have optional available in Legends EA, then kind of only three starters from that specific regions. Like, I don't dislike Crocodile, but I was planning on using Greninja. And I can tell you now, Mega Crocodile might be good, but personally it's not beating shiny Mega Gyarados.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Like, even if I shiny Mega, like, even if you do put in abilities, I think Intimidate's and winning.
Afraid so.
So that would have been instantly out. And I'm not a big fan of Meganium. Plus, the fact that Fire type was going to overlap with the fact that we wanted to use Mega Gardevoir, it's Bella. Psychic type and Psychic are very just a good combination.
Battle starts in 5.
And I think Go-Go was also going to be on that team because I randomly got one a while ago in like a X and Y playthrough a good while ago, and
I'm still the same old Jean Grey.
I was just like, wait, Go-Go's good. Because the weird thing is, I don't like teaching in X and Y my Greninja stuff. I know Water Shuriken's not good, but when Pokemon have signature moves, especially starters, I look at them using their signature moves. Cinderace with Pyro Ball. Blaziken with Blaze Kick, Swampert with Muddy Water. Even though I think Surf is actually Bella. Sceptile with Leaf Blade, even though it... I honestly would like him to change Sceptile to a physical attacker. Or... change Leaf Blade to a special move. Like, I honestly do think changing Sceptile to a physical attacker affects less. Because things like It's a Good Move on things like Leafeon, I think Roserade gets it too. Like, it's just a good move, except for the initial Pokemon. And I think it's decent coverage.
Those guys are about to shoot. Fantastic!
And
Maximum pulse!
Infernape with... I cannot remember what Infernape was, so I think these sinners do. I don't know about Thingy, but for like X and Y, Mystical Fire, Spiky Shield, and Water Shuriken. Water Shuriken isn't the strongest move in the world. But it does still hit several times, and I don't really want to overlap it because for me, my Greninja's moveset is Ice Beam, Double Team, Night Slash, Water Shuriken, And while yes, I could reteach it and move from the move reminder, I didn't really want to do that, and I randomly picked up a Go-Go at some point for an X and Y playthrough, and I was like, wait, Go-Go can learn surf? I'm like, I could swimming? Because, yeah, maybe something I should know. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I hate how quick Black Panther is in this game. Like, yes, Black Panther is just a quick character in general, like, his mobility is one of Black Panther's strengths. So that's why I'm happy speedsters don't exist in this game. And that's why if we ever do get any game that involves anything to do with a speedster, I want to be the one playing said speedster. Also, I also do think if Marvel Rivals did something like Quicksilver or any, like, or one of the other speedsters that are in Marvel, I do think he would be slightly lame. Because either Quicksilver's constantly moving at an increased speed, or it's an ability that allows him to move quick ever so often. I honestly do think either way it's either busted or not busted, and it's weak otherwise. Because if he can constantly move fast, then nothing's going to ever hit him. Which means you'd have to do it as some sort of ability. Which granted, I could be wrong. I could be very much wrong. So you'd have to do it as an ability. And from doing it as like an ability, he's only going to be moving to us like... I think you'd honestly have to do Quicksilver, something like Tracer is in Overwatch, where you have speed jumps. You can quick move into a few different spots, left, right, back, forward, and all that lot, but you only get like a few of them. Give him 4 or 5. I think 3 would probably be more reasonable, but I think a few would be fine. Make it HP not too strong. Give him like... His speedster has more than once been seen manipulating air. Come from you, Froth. Low blow. Okay, Punisher got me. GG, Punisher. But, like, I honestly don't know how he would work in this game. It seems like one of those really annoying things where it's like a speedster problem. Because either A, he's too much of a pain in the ass because no one can hit him, which means he'd have to get nerfed a lot, or B, he's not strong enough.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
And everyone does still whinge about Black Panther. Like, because Black Panther has, what, speed dash, I think it is.
I can feel the unease in both of your halves.
If we fail, all worlds perish. If we succeed, my species burn.
But, like, I do think it would probably be interesting, but I do honestly think it would have to be something there in a game mode.
3, 2, 1.
Like I say, if we ever, like, if there's a game with speedsters, I'd rather be the person playing the speedster. I wouldn't want to be the person dealing with the speedster. Because, like, games that have done it, LEGO games from LEGO Marvel Avengers 2, I don't know whether, LEGO Marvel Avengers, I don't know whether LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2 had Quicksilver in the game. I think they had a way to make yourself run fast. Same for maybe the first one, but I'm not 100% sure.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
And then LEGO DC games from the second Batman, from having the Flash, which I do not like the helmet side. From the third one, from DC supervillains. So like one of the more known one of the ones that aren't LEGO-wise that I think is a bit more known is the Injustice games. And in Injustice 2, you play the Flash against Reverse Flash. You are playing as a speedster against another speedster.
Tremble before fire!
And saying this now, I don't think this season's got that long left. I think Overwatch is on its third week of the new season, coming up this week. So what, I think they've got like 2 weeks left? Because there's a month in between their start and end dates.
Their team's
Like, when Overwatch goes into its second month for the season, Marvel Rivals start their first month of that season, and then when Overwatch starts their then their next season, Marvel Rivals is halfway through that whatever season they're on. So oh no. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming.
Arisen from the ashes.
Oh, look, as I was saying now, like I cannot wait. Like there are seasons for that now. That I cannot wait to get that third season. Batman Caped Crusader Season 3, I'm hoping we get. There's several things I'd like to see from that. I would love to see Batgirl or Robin. I would love to see one of them. Like, I'd love to see from the fact of everything Barbara Gordon's been put through the last 2 seasons. She decides that she wants to do some more good for Gotham, and Batman takes her in halfway through the season, and she shoots up as Batgirl, and she becomes Batgirl by the end of the season. And then she's working to save Batman by the end of the season. Plus, and then if we get, say, Robin either in, let's say, the end of that season or in season 4, as long as we get season 3 and 4, which I presume we are, because I'm pretty sure Caped Crusaders is doing good. We could then see Batgirl and Robin spin-off, which I think would be interesting. Then there's Invincible's next season, which is season 5, which I cannot wait for. I believe it's like 6 months.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Like, I believe in about a year. I believe in like a half year time we will like see that new season of Invincible will be out. And then X-Men 97 season 3. Which are several things I'd like to see from that. Now, time for a quick little spot fishing. Yeah, 1. Nah, missed. 3 misses. Like I say, guys, fishing for me is just one of those things where I'm like, do I have to? And like, it's not too bad here. But like I was saying now, I do not have the patience. Like, I honestly do not have the patience to sit and fish. Like, there are some things that I will say now, oh, firework fish, is that supposed to be... like, there are a few things I do have patience for that do take a little bit of patience. Like, I don't have patience to sit there for, like, hours and not get something from it. I'm all the way on level 6. We'll go for that. I'm trying to keep some just so I've got enough for when I get to her skin, which is only a few more fish away. That's 18, I think I'm on like 17. So it's not that far away. I'd like to keep a few. I say that as if as when I instantly go and buy more Black Cat, get more Black Cat things. It's hairstyle. See, what is the point of Ultron 15? Stop staring, boy. It's me, alright. It's Ultron. First appeared in Vision, 1994, issue number 1. Is this supposed to just be Ultron undercover? Because, like, guys, the point of Ultron is that fact, like, he essentially can always come back. Like, he's just, like, this evil AI that uses robot bodies, like... And, like, he's always gonna come back and all that lot. Well, saying that, in fact, I've played 2 games as DPS, and I'm very much surprised. And kinda missing support or tank.
The right heroes could
Why
make
would you
all the
actually done it
difference.
to me? You've made me miss support and tank. Cool, now we'll get 14 with DPS. I wasn't half wrong.
Cover
Jubilee.
your ears. Jubilee is here.
Again, wasn't half wrong. Like, we did get 3 DPS, and that's like half a team.
The fangs are about
Plus,
to
if
come
there
out.
was a game mode where you can play with like 3 or 4 people, that is most of a team.
They'll be coming in 30
And consider the fact there are game modes in this game where you are literally by yourself, technically speaking, 1 DPS is the equivalent of a full team.
a number on you, Jubilation.
If you decide to go loop
Never
road.
felt power like this before, but the hunger is so overwhelming.
I've been where you're
But guys, I will say now, 97 season 2 did get me from being like, surely this is a 100% to a what the hell?
It's
4, 3.
Because Gambit and Madeline Pryor died in season 1.
Stop them from securing the
Gambit
mission
came back. Spoilers, but it's been out for a little while now, so I don't mind again not mentioning spoilers. The fact that he returned in episode 7, which came out like 2 weeks ago. And like the fact that was it episode 8? I think it was episode 8, which again came out a few weeks ago. And then Magic and Magneto died in season 2, so I was like, okay, Horseman. There's 4 of them, 4 deaths between the last 2 seasons. Now, I'm expecting Magic to come back in some form or fashion, because it seems like a waste to have her just be a nothing. Now, do I have a gut feeling that both can potentially... I don't know whether 97 are on this track because of like do you have to essentially go and be like, well, these characters just got figures. Because Magic did just get a new version of herself. And I'm pretty sure in 97 season 2 she appeared in the X-Men uniform. I don't think she appeared in her black clothes. And then Colossus got the 2-pack with Shadowcat like 2 months ago now. And obviously, yes, I'm pretty sure when those episodes came out, like, that would have been put into consideration. But it does seem like a bit more of a coincidence. Considering the fact that what season 3 is all ready to go, the reason we're getting it next year. Now, there's a possible chance the fact of that the people that make X-Men 97 were then told these people are getting new figures soon, or roughly when, like, these seasons coming out when, July, August area. Okay, but there'll be figures that come out just before that. It does look kind of suspicious. Jubilee gonna get killed. Because Gambit and me are not gonna survive.
We are undefeatable! I feel vulnerable.
What took the team so long?
This party isn't over till
Like,
I
seriously,
say
what
so.
did take the team so long?
Better stop that
But,
vehicle.
like, I was like, I'm 100% gonna get, like, the Horseman. I'm disappointed we didn't, and we got an interesting take on Apocalypse. Nope, I will happy enough take an interesting take on a character any day of the week. Like, if you're gonna give me, like, another sort of generic Phoenix story where Jean's powers go out of control, she turns into the immortal bird and destroys a planet. More specifically, destroying a sun and killing millions. Instead of doing that, if you give me an interesting take on it, like, someone takes over her body and it's forcing that power out, and she can't control it, and it's gonna unleash hell. That's an interesting take. Granted, not the best, but again, it's still an interesting take compared to she gets angry. Like, for instance, Jean Grey in Spider-Man Brand New Day, well, granted, I've not seen it yet, but I do know roughly what her motivations are. She's doing it because her sister, I think it was because her sister was killed or she lost her sister. And I kind of weirdly respect that. I respect the angle it puts on the movie because it's like, you've got Jean Grey, loses like a sister, breaks down, wants to destroy everything sort of thing. You have Peter Parker Spider-Man, has lost everything, is still fighting for the right reasons, not giving up. Same with like Thor, he lost everything, and is still fighting for the right reasons. Although now, I will say this now, I'm going to be very much surprised if Spider-Man is not in Doomsday. As far as I'm aware, he's not appeared in trailers, but I am very much going to be surprised. Now, can I think of a reason for him to be in Doomsday? No. That's not unless something happens in Brand New Day, but I honestly can't. If Hulk's there, then maybe. There may be the angle there. Like, maybe they need a hero. And like, Hulk's like, Hulk knows Spider-Man. Hulk will contact Spider-Man, and like Cap's like, cause like No Way Cap, cause like got nowhere, like Nowhere Cap even. He's like, yeah, I know the kid. He's from like Queens, and like they recruit him that way. Which is why I think, you know, Steve Rogers is probably the only person who does remember him, because if he's honestly from a timeline where like no one, like if he hasn't got his own timeline or anything, then yeah, it would make sense for him to remember Peter because his mind move wouldn't have been wiped. But again, I don't know. I don't know what storyline they're going to be doing with him. And I honestly do think they are basically for Doomsday. Because I don't think they'll be doing things for Civil War. Is they're bringing back Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. as fan service. Like, both have said the fact that they're not going to just come, like, because Robert Downey Jr. said, wouldn't we be, like, if I came back as Iron Man, wouldn't it just feel like cheating? Because they're like, we've got time travel now, like, all different universes. It's like, wouldn't you just feel cheated? And it's like, well, not really. And the person said, not really, he said it in like an interview, and I'm like, kind of. It would kind of mean the fact of, you know, like, nothing. And I would rather someone else take upon the mantle. I honestly would rather someone take upon the mantle. Granted, I'd rather someone better play Ironheart. And I'd rather Ironheart be more specifically be written better. Than just how she is. Like, again, I'm not ruling out female projects on this because there are a few male lead projects that kinda suck. But Black Panther 2, Shuri with Black Panther, female lead. I heard the Marvels wasn't great, female leads. I heard, not heard, She-Hulk was not good, in my opinion, gone from, oh god. And Ironheart, yeah, god, I don't know why I watched it. Like, I honestly do not know why I watched Ironheart. I put off watching it for years since it came out, and I only rewatched. It's like, you know what? I fancy watching it this year. And the fact they dropped Mephisto in it, like, I'm 99% like drop Mephisto in a spider, like literally get Mephisto to give Peter the life he wants. And he's like, no, I can't have it, and then have that turn into a big thing. Or Peter being like, no, the greatest power comes with great responsibility sort of line. Have it all lead back to that. That would be a good movie. Oh, I am. Jesus Christ, I'm leaving on kills for the team. Oh, it's because I'm on trying to play kill streak. No, that makes sense. Like, that would be a really cool movie. And I don't think we're getting High Art Season 2. But like the end are just, you know, Rue Williams being like, yeah, sure, I'll willingly. Because it's like Mephisto's supposed to be the equivalent of like the devil wants you to sort of thing. And it's like, cool concept, cool character. I don't know much about it, but still cool character. Cool design. Executed in the MCU terribly. He was randomly dropped in as the like, I don't remember in the comics that the reason the Hood has his powers is because of Mephisto. That I can say. But even so, have Mephisto play a more prominent role instead of just randomly showing up at the end. All because Riri Williams is desperate enough to accept the deal with the devil. And I'll say that, Marvel does definitely have more than one character that can definitely fit the definition of you made a deal with the devil. Spider-Man making a deal with the Green Goblin, Spider-Man kind of making a deal with Venom, depending on what variation of Venom it is. Tony and the Mandarin, Tony and Stain, more notably Captain America and the Red Skull. Jesus Christ, all the kills. I have done this game.
Another epic victory.
So it's not based on kills. When the fuck did I lose Ace? 42 kills compared to 37. .42 kills compared to 37. 4 assists. No, 4 deaths. And 36 assists. Ten final kills. Yeah, okay, got more DPS player. Double more damage, because again, DPS player, damage blocked, DPS player, healing. And I mean, they're swinging a sword. I am slightly salty about that. And guys, this is why for a good while I was like, oh, I'm never going to get like those 5 MVPs. Because for a good while, like things like that would happen. I'd get it, have it up to the end, and then someone would randomly come and like take it from me. And it's like, no. What achievement did I get? As Jubilee assist allies in achieving a team wipe. Ah, units. If that's what I think it is, yeah, I'm saving that. Just because I did good. Like 42 kills, which I think was the most on our team, as a support character. Oh. There's only a tiny bit of time left on that. Anyway, time for the last game. But like MVP up until like the last moment. That's annoying.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
I'm getting a call on DPS round again. I mean, when you get punished when Spider-Man instantly picked, along with Cyclops.
I'm Luna Snow. Like the moon, I shine in darkness.
I much playing. I like see. For me, it's kind of a case of support and DPS are kind of on the same role for this on this game for me. Overwatch is more. I prefer playing DPS support than tank. Like tank for me, I'm still good at tank either way, but like tank and support are much more on an even grind on Overwatch. But for me, it's support DPS
Always with me in spirit.
and then tank.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Just because like I love playing in the snow, and like I'm good at Jubilee, and I can DPS at either one of them. But on the same end, I love playing Phoenix, and I also love playing Cyclops.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
Oh, also no, my
2,
have they changed this map up? No, I don't think they have.
You need to stop that vehicle in
I'll say no. My first characters on Overwatch and this game are both random picks. Like, Farah's an okay pick back then, and she was actually pretty decent back then. I just don't think she's as good anymore. Because she heavily relies on being in the sky, and one snipers too. She can get hit very easily. And then for this game, it was Magic, and I still think Magic is probably decent. But I went from Magic to then being like, yeah, you know, I'll play Luna Snow. And I don't know how long I honestly do think for Season 0, for that 1 month, I was like, I'm only playing Luna Snow at the one point. I honestly do think I was like, I'm only playing Luna Snow. I think I might have played the odd game of Psylocke during that month.
I'm back in the fight.
Like, I did play the odd game of Psylocke, but for the most part, I only did play Luna Snow during that period of time. Then I played the odd game of Invisible Woman back in Season 1. I played a few games of Phoenix back in Season 3, and then she did become one of my mains. Invisible Woman is kind of on the case of if I need to character like a second DPS. But that's what's kind of taking my Jubilee now. Like, you'll be surprised how much a case of my main roster do just consist of X-Men characters. Like, the first character I played in this game was is part of the X-Men universe. And potentially is an X-Men at some point in time. Like, she is at some point, I just don't know where she currently is.
Cause some chaos.
Better stop that vehicle.
The Rainbow Bridge! And like my main DPS characters, Psylocke, Cyclops, Phoenix, X-Men characters. Granted, I don't think Psylocke is as much of an X-Men as she is just a antagonist and rival psychic person. But I think there is some case where she is an X-Men. And then like Rogue and Emma, my main, you know, tanks.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Ah, funny point game going, hey, you got a respawn point, you might want to just respawn there, and it's like, yeah, because I want to respawn down at the bottom, when I can just shoot them from here.
I'm back in the fight.
I mean, I know I know that was no longer a safe spot, but still. Ah, we got the two devils. Honestly, I will say now, devil, Jeff the Landshark having sort of like a onesie costume of devil, it makes him so much cooler. Just like he looks up to like his big friend. And like devil having like a Jack costume is just so cute, dude. Like, it's just so cool. Jesus Christ. Forgot how strong Hala could be when she's given the ability to, like, there's several characters in this game where if they're also uninterrupted and they get the good team wipe, yeah, you're good chance to team wipe, yeah, you're smooth.
Better stop that vehicle. Don't give them
Which can be annoying.
or else. Well, you can expect a little more.
I mean, I can female Lady Galactus. Galactus' child. Forgot your name. But yeah, so I do definitely need to start playing a few more games. And to end stream off, we'll do some light little fishing. A clownfish. So I needed 18, so now I've got the 18. Hail butt. Firework fish. I will claim all that next time. But like I say, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for signing up. If you are new at it, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.